Well, hello! I am back using the Samsung Galaxy S4, and today's trains we've got is, of course, the Tokyo Metro old looking electric multiple unit that was replaced by the new one, and it's actually looking fantastic. But in this toy review, we are going to be taking a look at some brand new flip-flap toys, and I wonder what they're going to be. But mind you, this old Tokyo Metro train looks certainly a lot more faster than the other one that I've got, but nevertheless, it came on the same product with the new Tokyo Metro train, and mind you, it looks totally excellent indeed. Bought this one from Malaysia. I initially thought I was only going to get one, but two is better than having one. Underneath here is an E256 train that literally runs, well, let's just say runs around across the whole layout. And it also goes underneath my office chair and also the table. And the mat it goes over is a Star Wars mat. That's what I was about to say at the first place, but we've got it now. Woo! Well, let's just turn off the light here because I'm pretty sure we're going to see how dim or how bright the light on the Tokyo Metro train is going to be. And I've accidentally stepped on an E256 multiple unit train, but nevertheless on this Tokyo Metro train, the light's actually fairly dim, but I don't think it's that bright. But nevertheless, it's actually quite a nice looking train for night vision. But to be quite honest, there's a bit of light coming from the computer screen, which is right in front of me, and I'm not quite sure what I'm saying here, but to be quite honest, if that screen was off, it would have been even more, well, let's just say spookier and a bit more dark, I would say. But let me just come in and just turn on the light here. As always, as I would always do on my YouTube channel. Anyways, we're going to show you our first toy in the ranks. Let me just do a jump cut. Whoa, jump cut. Along the way here is a Pacific White Neck Heronry Flock 12 pack, 13 pounds. And we're going to have a look at it right now. And yes, this product here looks very nice. If we take a look at the back, and look at that, comes with some butterfly, neon tetra butterfly fish. And it looks very nice. And there's what it looks like here. Oh, look at that. Looks like a heron is getting ready itself to just assault the behind of a butterfly fish. Mixed with a neon tetra fish. I just burped. Oh my god. I've just burped. Anyways, let me just go ahead and unpack this. As always, as per usual. Funny, although I don't have a phone stand, I mean this one here just looks absolutely rubbish. This one here, Bumblebee, could be used as a nice looking phone stand or a tripod. Let's see how that one works. Oh my goodness me, I think it works so nicely though. I'm just going to rise up just a bit there. Oh yes, even though the train just knocked towards Bumblebee's door. Let's go ahead and unpack this along the way here. Mind you, I think Bumblebee is actually a very good looking item to be used as a stand now. I mean, I just love the fact that it really is nice though. I'm just going to take a bit of a look here. And we'll see what we've got. Oh, some fishies here. And there's another one of these. Yeah, looks very nice. I'm going to have a bit of a closer look. And they look like Finneon from the Pokemon franchise. Is that Finneon? I'm pretty sure that's Finneon from the Pokemon franchise though. And oh, someone has forgotten to freaking detail this fish, eh? But I don't know, I'm just going to come in and just detail it. Just try and fix this error along the way there. Whoa, jump cut along the way here. Let's just take a look at the fish that I've detailed. This one here looks alright though. Of course it looks alright though, because I'm pretty sure it's nicely detailed though. Wasn't expecting to have these fishies to be, you know, in a different colour though. What's interesting is that all these fishies here are in a bluey paper colour, which is very, very nice. Of course, I think you would rarely ever see, you know, critters which are made from coloured paper. It's quite funny though, but it's most likely rare. Now, you know, a lot of the coloured paper items though tend to be fairly rarer than a lot of the white stuff. But anyways, the Pacific herons, they look nice. When you pull their tails, they look really nice though. Their necks are retracted, and they've got the slightest grey back with a tail on the back there, which is also grey. Very reminiscent of a gull, if you would ask me, or a tern, perhaps though. But it looks very, very nice. Love these deep land-equipped wing beats though. Looks lovely though. And mind you, it does look majestic though. That's how herons look like though, when they're in flight, I would say. Almost looks like their necks have been tucked in, but I'm pretty sure in the models here, what? It looks like the head is connected to the neck, but it looks like the neck and the head are not tucked in, which is, well, frankly enough, not very that realistic, of course. And they've got golden eyes on their heads, which is very, very nice, but I'm not sure if we can have a bit of a close-up inspection of it. Maybe I should do another jump cut. Yes, you can see it quite nicely, of course, by the way, I would say. Quite well detailed on the eyes. It's a very nice gold looking face. It looks very cutesy kind of face. And it doesn't look that bad at all. I mean, the beak looks great. And also the wingtips, if you actually didn't notice that, there's actually something very peculiar about the wingtips. The wingtips overall come in different shades of grey. And if I hold another bird here, if I grab one of these, look at that, it's a lighter shade of grey. But if I go into the other different, you know, races of this bird, you can see how darker this race of Pacific heron it is. And it's quite interesting that sometimes this shade of grey can occur in this part of the wing, whereas others, they could literally, you know, be lighter or darker than those shades of grey here. So mind you, it's literally more than just 50 shades of grey along the way. Maybe I might be completely wrong while I'm making this video here, but it's time to basically repack all of the herons and make a bit of a very interesting school of fish along the way though. And it's interesting, we're getting this sort of, you know, kind of very interesting combination of products from the Flip universe, where we start to see a combination of fish and birds. So it's a bit like a bird-eating fish or a fish-eating bird planet, I would say. The Flip universe. It's quite interesting though. Let's just get these birds in, and hopefully it'll be absolutely nice. And for the fact that, you know what, as I'm making this video, I'm just taking a bit of time here just to make sure that these products will never, ever, I'm just going to basically do that, alright? I'm hoping that these products will be nicely fresh, and they hopefully won't be absolutely stale, in a sense. That's what, that's what I was basically trying to say, eh? Bumblebee, I knew you could do it, but mind you, using that very interesting figure of yours is so tricky, isn't it, for you? As, you know, I mean, your career of being a tripod is fun, but it's so hard work, isn't it, eh? Hard work. I was making this video here, I've actually detected a problem here. I think the problem I've actually detected here is that when this train just went underneath here, every time when I literally rest my feet here, the train just stops here. So it's just best I would literally just move my feet away from here though. With Bumblebee on the background here, we're going to take a look at another Flip product here, and it's this one here. It's called the Common Tern Fishing Training Flock 12-pack, £15, very, very nice. And it's officially another Flip product, but with the Ash Ketchum style logo. And yes, it's got right there, it's a Flapping Birds logo here, and British Wildlife Collection. And if we take a look at the back here, you can see that there's goldfish being petrified by a flock of common terns. And look at this. The one who's literally being a crybaby here, looks like he's basically finding what it looks like to be a very weird magic conch shell. But sadly he can't find food here. And he's thinking that he needs fish, but sadly in this world, there's not always a sign of good quality fish like those ones there. But mind you, these three here look more like goldfish than just marine fish. Just gonna come in and do the unpacking here. I've got a funny feeling here when I was making this video here. It's quite interesting. I had to basically just move the pot away here because the train was coming towards this way here and literally just basically shoving the product envelope away here. But anyways, what we've got inside is some common terns, and here are all the fishies which look like magic card. And yep, looks very interestingly designed. It's a little bit like the finions that we've looked at earlier. Yes, it's very nice to get a bit of variety in these, you know, origami models. And if I show you the magic conch shell, and looks sort of bland, looks kind of interesting, but yeah, that's how flip-flap shells are designed here, eh? I mean, what the shell is that? That's a shell, eh? Look at that. Trains can play with shells, eh? What do you think? Let's take a look at this common tern here. What's very different about this bird is that it's got pipe cleaners on the end of its tail, making it looking like a real or true looking sea swallow. And mind you, when you pull the tail here, it looks so nice. And mind you, it looks so cute. Oh wow, it looks lovely indeed, eh? On the front here is a beak with a very interesting detail and a very interesting colour combination of black and orange, or is it a reddish orange beak with a black tip, or it could be reddish brown, I don't know, but it looks very nice. And what's quite funny is that there's no wingtips on the common terns in the universe, but I'm pretty sure in reality they do have wingtips. In reality, I'm pretty sure they do have wingtips. That's what I was trying to say here. But anyways, here's the other common tern pipe cleaner tail here. Lovely action, of course, and you can make into different unique shapes from jump cut. I think the camera was basically off because I think the memory was full. But anyways, here, those are the common terns. In fact, I could literally just flap them all. Oh my goodness me, eh? If Flapping Birds was a little bit like Pokemon, eh? It'll be more like gotta flap them all. Anyways, I'm just gonna basically repack all of the birds and also the fish, and I'm gonna pack that magic conch shell first. And I'm just gonna, yeah, I've just placed the magic conch shell first, and now I'm just gonna, oh, what a bad train, eh? He's literally just taking out some of the birds, eh? He just nearly got derailed, eh, in this video, eh? But, mind you, it's not actually looking too bad after all, eh? And I don't know how many we've got left, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like, you know, like four. Four left, I would say. Oh my god, it's so hard repacking this, eh? Whoa. That's just about it. Toys, or lastly, but by no means least of all flip toys, are these 4 dragon toys there. And mind you, I'm actually glad and happy to have some toys which are based on dragons, because yes, because of the coronavirus in February, I didn't make any. But luckily enough, I'm just happy to make some dragon toys here. The first one I'm actually going to be taking a look at is this one here, because this one here has got a very weird look into it though. And you know why it's got a very weird look into it here? It's because this dragon here reminds me of SPYRO the Dragon. Who remembers SPYRO? I remember SPYRO. When you know, I'm obviously one of these people who remembers playing the games which are, you know, which relate into SPYRO, or I don't know what I'm saying, but I didn't get into SPYRO on the PlayStation. I actually first played SPYRO on the Game Boy Advance. That was a long time ago, of course. Childhood memories. It looks quite nice though, and it's got this very nice looking face there. It looks very, it looks more mature. It's missing the hair that you would normally find on SPYRO, and also the scales as well. But it's got a very nice looking tail here. It looks very cool here, and yes, this is obviously one creature, which I think this is basically one of the most asked for of all, you know, creatures in a sense. I think this is a very nice representation of SPYRO the Dragon, but more grown up. And it looks very, very nice, eh? Very nice indeed. I actually love the way that this critter has been detailed. This creature overall has got very nice looking purple eyes. And in fact, I actually love it. It looks so nice. Woo! I actually enjoy it so much than, well, let's just say any other dragon. I don't know. Well, oh, sorry, Spyro. I nearly just let your life just go away, eh? But anyways, we're going to take a look at these dragons next. Just take a look at this blue one here. I'm pretty sure this one here might have a very interesting resemblance to that of, you know, the other dragon, which looks like Spyro. But this one here is a very interesting dragon here. And yes, you know what this is? This is a Stormbringer dragon. And you know why is it called a Stormbringer? Well, it's because it's basically, I'm just going to move the train layout here just to prevent the train from derailing here. You know why it's called the Stormbringer? It's because it reminds me of that dragon from Ninjaga called the Stormbringer. And it looks very nice. It's like a very interesting flip-out version of the Lego Ninjago set, Stormbringer, but it's got a very nice looking face here. It looks more of an anime style face here. Therefore, it looks more robust, isn't it? Eh? Even though Lego is nice in a sense, eh? But I actually tend to prefer mine. Lovely looking scales here, lovely looking horns in the front here, and I love the face. It looks like a very interesting representation of a Tyrannosaurus Rex head with some horns, and then you've got some very interesting wings here. And yes, it looks like a flying, well, it almost looks like a flying Chinese dragon, but the dragon is not that long to be a Chinese one, I would say. But I love the electric tail. It looks like a Pikachu dragon, if you ask me, I'd say. But nevertheless, this dragon is nothing more but a Gyarados in a sense, eh? Looks cool, doesn't it, eh? I love the colours in it here. I love the yellow on the front and the blue in the back with grey as well. Makes it so interesting. Very interesting for a dragon. Indeed, I would say. Got to show the full model here, otherwise it's not going to be exposed properly. Oh dear. And we're going to let that train pass through. Goodbye. The next dragon here looks like to be a monstrous nightmare from the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Or it could be one of the dragons from Game of Thrones or Ninjaga, I don't know. It's a very nice looking wyvern, I would say. I call it a wyvern because I'm pretty sure that's how mythology works, eh? A wyvern is literally a two-legged dragon. And we've got to show that very cool jaw action here. But I don't think the jaw lifts that much compared to the other dragons, eh? But what this reminds me of is, I'm pretty sure this is basically a dragon-fied version of a Pacific heron, I would say. But it's got those beautiful looking dragon head scales at the back here. Makes it a bit more prehistoric. Something you know what this reminds me of? It almost looks like a pterodactyl. By the looks of it, of course. And we've got to show that tail right at the back there. It looks very cool. Very spiny. And it looks lovely. In fact, you could literally stand in either 2 or 4 legs. Personally, I would say, oh, I've just burped. I did it twice. You know what, I would probably say that this dragon here could probably stand much better like that than on 2s. Because it looks like Smaug as well. With the last dragon left here, I need to move these dragons away before they get rammed by the freaking Tokyo Metro train here. Last dragon, but by no means least, is this one here. Maybe I could give this one a nickname. I'll call it Blazy because, I don't know, but it looks so cool. This dragon here actually reminds me of a brand new Pokemon from Sword and Shield, and it's called Flapple. And it looks very, very nice. And it's got the very nice looking dragon tail here. Therefore, it's got a very nice whipping action on its tail. And also, I mean, I love the wings here. It looks very interesting. Almost feels like it's a little bit like a dragon that guards apples. I'm pretty sure there is a Pokemon that is based on an apple dragon. It's got those lovely horns. And mind you, it looks so, so nice, even though it's got blood on the front of its legs here. Which sounds very gory. But mind you, the only disappointment here is, apart from the blood on the leg here, there's no jaw action here, which doesn't sound that very awesome compared to the other dragons I've got, eh? But it looks cute, looks so cool at the same time, and mind you, it also looks very nice indeed. I think the nicest part about this dragon is that it's got some articulated features here, something that not many dragons have, but I'm pretty sure, you know, Spyro the Dragon has got, I'm pretty sure that one here, being the Spyro Dragon, in a sense, has got a very nice articulation on the head though, and the neck as well. So anyways, I think that's just about it in this video. Please give this video a like and subscribe for more Flap toy reviews in the future, eh? And I'm very sorry, it's a little bit rough already, but I'm just so lucky that I've got the Samsung Galaxy S4 to record my videos for my toy reviews once again. So hopefully if you enjoyed this video, as always, as I said earlier in this video, just do as I would normally do on my YouTube channel. Anyways, thanks for watching and bye for now, and again, thank you very much. Bye.